Karishma, we are having today amazing training day. So looking forward for beautiful Indian patients. And what is your experience regarding Indian patients, and how do they like APTOS, and what are their concerns about the APTOS?
So I have been using the APTOS thread since 2019. Yes, but I would say it was moving a little bit slow and it was a little difficult. I would say threads have really become very popular in India and in my practice here in my city, Bangalore, in the last 2 years, I would say. I wasn't doing so many threads, and Indian patients are quite apprehensive of any new treatment. So the first concern is always fear, and they're always worried about what is going to be the after effects, and you are awake during the procedure and I will have a lot of pain, and that is their main concern when it comes to Indian patients. Again, but threads is revolutionary because not many Indian patients are looking for a surgery.
Yes.
So I would say that APTOS really gave me the effects for a face and a neck lift where our patients are very happy. They do not want an absolute tight, they say plastic surgical look, and they are worried that they may look too unnatural, and they have a fear of long hour surgeries. So because of that, I think the threads come as the best next minimally invasive step for doing the face and neck lift especially, and they are very happy with results. And the beautiful part about APTOS is almost a year and a half, they are quite happy with the results, and it has good longevity. And I think once I address their issues of the pain and we tell them that we're going to give you the painkillers, etc., patients are very happy and they love the results because it's not a facelift surgery, but it almost takes care of their concerns.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they have good result, but also we should mention that much less rehabilitation period.
Yes, so the whole idea is that we are plastic surgeons.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see the difference between the rehabilitation after, for example, facelift or another invasive like surgical procedures, and the difference between thread lifting. So this is, I think, one of the biggest benefits of thread. So with the minimal invasive procedure, you can get maximal effects.
Yes.
So actually, we can see the difference between those two. When the patient has rehabilitation period of 2 or 3 months, and when they have rehabilitation period of 1 week, for example.
Yes.
Depends on the quality of the skin and of the age, but it's average like week, maybe 2 weeks.
And the whole idea is facelift, neck lift surgery. In the moment I say it's a 3-hour surgery, they are very scared of it, and you have to stay home, and you'll have a lot of swelling, and people will get to know that you have done the surgery.
Yes.
So for Indian patients, you can go home the same day. So they are so happy about that. It's a 30-minute procedure and a few days of swelling, and they can get back to their work. So all of this has the advantage. Plus, in terms of longevity, that was the best part, because the earlier threads that I was using, within 4 months and 5 months, the patients would come back and they're seeing the results were very minimal, or actually most of the patients that I saw in my initial stages were those who have already done threads at other clinics. So they've come to me saying that, and they already said, I don't want threads, because I did it in another clinic, it was 3 months and 4 months, I need to do it again, I will do fillers. I said no. So we explained to them the composition of the APTOS and the kind of, it really helps because APTOS is so educative, not just to doctors, but we can put the same education, and when they understand the composition and how it lasts for a longer period of time, I think that gives them the confidence.
What about your experience about the threads with HA? So the hyaluronic acid, which actually we implant in the tissues of our patient, and we get amazing results regarding changes of the quality.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, all the patients have used the HA now since this year, and within the 2nd and the 3rd month, the pigmentations have improved and they have this glow. And I think the hyaluronic is doing an amazing rejuvenation.
This is another
process.
benefit.
Very good benefit. So I've had a patient who had a little bit of, the melasma hormonal kind of thing, and if I saw her picture 3 months later, it's almost 30-40% gone, and there is like a glow and a shine to her skin, and we have not done any skin treatments, just the APTOS threads. So it's beautiful. They are with the lift. I think the fact that it's like a
rejuvenation.
two birds with one stone.
Yes.
So I think the rejuvenation with hyaluronic is the other step up, and I think and that rejuvenation lasts. I have seen it lasting on patients for more than a year. So I would like to ask you, Dr. Tornike, what is your experience with the new Namica hyaluronic acid threads?
Okay, actually the Namica was presented in November. It was like a few months ago. And this thread, I think, is magic because we have their nanomix of microcapsules, and this provides boosting elastin and boosting collagen throughout all the period of thread implantation. So the patients have much better results regarding the skin quality, and of course also the skin, the tensile strength of the thread is better. The barbs are better, and because of the nanomix of microcapsules, the surface of the thread is not even, and because of this, the fixation is much better. So we have not only improved amount of the HA and the structure of the HA inside hyaluronic acid, we have also improved the fixation of the thread, and the lifting effect is much better. So in the 4th generation of Namica, I think our patients have much more amazing.
Yes, so I too attended, I did my training in November also when the Namica was launched, and I have done it on quite a few of my patients in the last 3 to 4 months, and I take their pictures at 3rd month and pigmentations are better, there is a glow in the skin, and the beauty about the architecture of the hyaluronic and the way it is getting released in the tissues through the surface of those microparticles, it's a slow release. So it's the rejuvenation is not stopping at 3 months and 6 months. You can see permanent, long-lasting results even at 1 year, 1.5 year. And I think it's just a revolution that Namica has done and APTOS has done.
Yes.
And what do you say about the evolution of threads of the barbs that there were before and now, and in terms of the barb directions, and how is it helping in lifting the tissues?
So actually what we have got there is multi-directional barbs in Excellence Visage and in Excellence line threads. So we have much better fixation, and the cutting angle, which makes APTOS barbs special, and this is what differs it from other threads from our competitors. It gives us much better fixation, much more lifting effects. So the cutting angle is not deep inside the thread, it's like parallel to the thread. It means that it's much longer, and it holds the tissues much better, and also the tensile strength of the thread itself is not reduced. So you have strong thread and you have strong barb. And that's what gives us perfect result, perfect rejuvenation with hyaluronic acid, and perfect lifting with these APTOS barbs.
Yeah, I think so. That's the whole idea that the technology of APTOS since 1996 has evolved so beautifully, and now we have these threads with PLA, caprolactone, hyaluronic acid. So all in all, I think our patients are going to be happy in the future. They're going to have long-lasting results, and they're going to have the rejuvenation effect of hyaluronic acid, better lifting effect, and probably we'll be doing less and less facelift surgeries or neck lift, and more of threads, and I'm seeing that in my practice. They are very happy to do a 30-minute quick procedure, and they're ready for their event in a few weeks with a good result, and they see the result immediately. So that I find beautiful, because I have used previously other thread companies, and I felt the results would come after 6 weeks. and they had to wait to see results, and they get apprehensive. Now, they finish the procedure, you show them in the mirror, and they can see the result immediately. So, we love APTOS. So, Dr. Tornike, we're so happy to have you here at Dr. Karishma Aesthetics, and he's all the way here from Georgia. And so happy to have you at our clinic in Bangalore.
Thank you very much. Looking forward for our great training day.
We're going to have a fantastic boot camp today.
Thank you very much.